Alright, Shalom. The I.S.U.P.K started on the Command Gen.YAHANNA 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And this is a Wednesday, like a Thursday class, so it's been Wednesday. This is Thursday class 7 to 9. Every Wednesday, every Thursday, 7 to 9 UK time. Make sure you log in. Make sure you subscribe to I.S.U.P.K UK. Subscribe to the channel. Many powerful lectures, speakings, debates, everything, man. You know what I mean? I.S.U.P.K, we get it in. So make sure you subscribe to that. Make sure you subscribe. I.S.U.P.K UK. And every Wednesday and Thursday, 7 to 9. We have many programs, many things going on in the I.S.U.P.K. Every Monday, the grill by Command Gen.YAHANNA. Every 2 a.m. after midnight till 4. I know it's a bit late, but stay up, man. Do your thing, stay up. Or if you can't stay up, watch it the next day. I'm blogtalk.radio, blogtalk.radio. We have classes from Tuesday to Friday, midnight UK time till 2. But make sure you stay awake, get the knowledge, put your questions in, sign in, get your 90 days up. Tuesday, the brotherhood class, Captain Mashak Young teaches black men how to be brothers, man. If every black man logged into that class, there wouldn't be Bloods and Crips, wouldn't be black on black crime, wouldn't be drug dealing, wouldn't be shooting over 10-pound weed or none of that. If every black man logged into the brotherhood class, it teaches brothers how to be brothers, man. Teaches black men how to be loyal black men to one another. Teaches sisters how to be sisters, man. Make sure you log into that. Every Wednesday, the law class. As black people, we have laws that we need to keep. We have rules and regulations that we need to abide by, and we teach those rules in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Every black and Hispanic man has a culture, and we teach that culture in the I.S.U.P.K. Every Wednesday, midnight till 2, man. Every Thursday, the scripture breakdown class. Anything you ever wanted to know about the scriptures, man, make sure you log into that midnight till 2, man. You know what I mean? If your pastor told you that there's a contradiction in the Bible, and he brings the scripture to you, bring it to the Thursday class, man, midnight till 2. If a Muslim approaches the street and says the Bible ain't authentic, you bring one of them, the Muslim cults. They said that. Yeah, the maths ones. Yeah, the mathematic ones. They say that Christ had 2 fathers. The book of Luke and Matthew don't match up, but that's fine. Make sure you bring them questions to Thursday. 12 show General Muhammad. 12 midnight till 2, man. If a pastor confounds you and says, well, you know, the Bible, you know, so what's the Muslim one? It was written in certain century BC. Anything, man, bring it to 12. Thursday, 12 midnight till 2. And the Friday class is the Lashon Kodash, which means the holy tongue. As blacks and Hispanics, we speak the native tongue of our slave masters, man. But before that, we had our own tongue, and that's called the Lashon Kodash, the holy tongue, man. Christ spoke it, David spoke it, Moses spoke it, and we speak it also the I.S.U.P.K. And we teach it free of charge at the I.S.U.P.K, man. I'm not supposed to put this around, yeah? We teach that every midnight till 2 at the I.S.U.P.K also. That's much fun. Shalom to Carmen as well. You know, we make sure you put your name down for attendance. Anyone in the chat, put your name in for attendance. Get your 90 days up. You know what I mean? Fuck everyone, go to my Facebook page. I saw one there. Any questions, make sure you type them in. Any question in the class, make sure you put your hand up. I'll do it. We won't see you. This is the camera, this is me, so you know what you want. Or then the screen. The screen, don't catch on the any questions, make sure you log in, alright. Go on, what's up, my page? Yeah, that's this one right there. Chill on that. Sorry, but yeah, man. To the speaker, I show him. I look screenshot. Yeah, he show you. Speaker. What's the one on the TV? Everyone, more on this. We're going to get to that application and then screw the tab. So now, this one I want to share it. Yeah, and then when you finish, you just click this and come back. So yeah. If you go to the video, the other one, I'll only move it though because I only move the YouTube tab. So go to YouTube and hold that. On YouTube. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the thing now. Pull it back. So this is what happened today. Police went to a man's house and he was speaking to them. I look at the same black man.
So, sleep. Someone was waking up to the window. Yeah, before you gonna come through the window and attack me. I didn't know who you was. And then climbing up the window like kings. Climbing up the window like bandits. Police. That's even worse. I didn't see it all kinds of video as well. Well, you think you're Black Lives Matter on it, yeah. You would be the first one I'd shoot.
Alright, so come out of that. I read the article for you. So what happened basically, police went to a man's house and the man, the black man, and the policeman goes, if I had a gun, you'll be the first one I'll shoot. So the man was pissed off and go, what? Are you gonna go to Black Lives Matter against us now, yeah? And they all laughed out, stereotyped the black man. We left me for the other one.
West Midlands police.
And this is West Midlands police. You know, we're in West Midlands right now. Birmingham's the West Midlands, man. This ain't far from home. This ain't across the ocean somewhere far and wide. This is the police that we deal with right here, man. The police that we see every day. The police station that we go to, man. And this is what the police think about you, man. We live in West Midlands. We're in Birmingham. And this is what the police think about you, man. The same police you love so much. The same police that you trust so much. The same police that you sleep so safe at night thinking the police are going to protect you. This is what they think about you, black man. You know.
West Midlands police caught on video telling black man, you'd be the first person I'd shoot.
And the marketing, man. Everyone knows all over the news, black people are getting shot by the police. And these men are so insensitive. They don't care what you feel. They don't care about your downfall. They don't care about your atrocities, man. They're running jokes. Meanwhile, you can't run jokes against Jewish people. They call it anti-Semitism, man. You can't run jokes against Muhammad and Islam. They say that you're Islamophobe. They call it Islamophobia. Meanwhile, these policemen, the people that are supposed to protect us, the people that are supposed to keep our neighborhood safe, are running jokes on us, man, laughing at us. But our people are dying. What's so funny about Rashawn Charles being choked to death, man? You tell me. What's so funny about Mark Duggan being shot, man? You tell me. It's like about you, man.
Yeah, just on a side note there, as you mentioned, you can't mock the Jewish. The top YouTuber in the world called PewDiePie. He's got like billions and billions, like half the fucking world is subscribed to this guy. He makes YouTube millions, and he got completely banned the other day. Like, you can never upload again because he mocked Jewish people like once, and like in jest, he's blatantly joking. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't even as bad as that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he said. I can't remember what he said now. But he got banned for mentioning Jewish, where his show was getting shot all day. Nobody said shit.
They have integrity, man. People respect them, so you can't say that, man. It's insensitive. So why can a man get banned for dissing Jewish people? Meanwhile, the white man can diss my people, man, and nothing comes out of it. They laugh hysterically, knowing that nothing will come out of it, man. We don't know.
The footage posted on social media showed the same officer asking, "You're going to go to Black Lives Matter on us, are you?"
So they're mocking him and saying, "Oh yeah, I bet you're gonna go to Black Lives Matter, innit?" Laugh at his brother, man. Because no one cares about you, black man. No one cares, man. No one cares about your sons being choked by the police. No one cares about Mark Duggan being shot by the police, man. He's running jokes about us, man. So when you're marching, thinking that you're doing something, this is what the police think about your march, man. This is what the police think about your protest, man. They laugh at it, man. We don't.
Footage has emerged of West Midlands police officer telling a black man, "You would be the first person I would shoot if I had a gun."
And I said to him, "You'd be the first person I would shoot, man." How unprofessional is that, man? And these are the people you love so much. Black people voted, man. Voted to be somebody in the office. thinking that she can make you safe. Black man, the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
He can't make you safe, man. And it's a shame that you go to him for help. The Bible calls him the vain help, man. He's hopeless. Yeah.
The video posted on Facebook also shows the same officer asking the man, Jack Chambers, "You're going to go to Black Lives Matter on us, are you?" The man can be heard replying, "Yeah," as the surrounding officers laughed.
And they laughed him and mocked him. They thought this was a game. You know what I mean? Black Lives Matter as a group set up for when black people get shot by the police, the march and so forth, even though the Bible is against marching. And they're laughing at it, man. So, "Oh, but you're going to go to Black Lives Matter," and they all laughed at him. And these are the police that you love so much, black man. The police you trust him. The people you voted to get more police in the office, man. You voted to get more CCTV footage. And the same people you voted for, the same people you look up to for safety and help, this is what they think about you, man. They believe that you should be shot by the police. They mock you and say, "Well, I bet you're gonna go to Black Lives Matter. You'll be the first person I'll shoot." That's the people you love so much, black man. It's just not time to separate, black man. I don't know what will. The Bible says you must separate, man. So this is what your enemies think of you. Give me Lamentations 4:17. What's got you? Was there more in there?
Yeah, they're wondering why they even came to his house.
Oh,
The second paragraph, it is unclear why police visited the man's house.
so we don't even know why the police came. Most likely it's harassment, as usual. Black people say it for years. And white people are like, "Oh yeah, sure, here we go. I bet you're gonna say it because you're black." But it's unclear why they're even there in the first place. And they're all up in the man's house like it's theirs. I've seen about 5 policemen in his house, man. You don't have the right to go in a man's house, man. I know YAHNA would never have them over his house. They might have to wait outside or some shit. But all up in the man's house, leaning on the walls and stuff like theirs, man. We don't know.
A spokesman for the force said the racial comments were made during a search of a premises in Coventry on the 24th of August.
So this is that far ago, 24th of August, what? 15 days away, something like that. 15, 16 days away. Right, yeah?
Kanye West.
All right, drop that. Stop sharing. What's that? Put shield up there. So give me a Lamentations 4. Yeah. 4:7. But man, so open your eyes, man. Also, the I.S.U.P.K will teach this is 1969. And people say we're racist, we're bitter about black man. How much more black people have to be humiliated? How much more black people have to die for you to know that, listen, man, these are our enemies, we need to separate from them, man. Yeah, with me ready.
Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed.
And the Bible says, as for us, man, us as the Israelites, man, our eyes have failed. What does it mean to fail, man? To fail means not be successful. And our eyes have failed, man. Black people have failed in something. The Bible about to explain what we failed in. We done?
For our vain help.
And our eyes have failed for our vain help, man. We've been unsuccessful in our vain help. The Bible calls voting vain help, man. You vote to have a better life, more jobs, man, and you're unsuccessful, man. You failed, black man. You vote for more jobs, man, and where do you end up? You still end up unemployed, man. You still end up on the dole. You still end up working for change, man. Because your eyes have failed. You failed for vain help. You beg for help, man. Voting to be the main office, marching Black Lives Matter, man, and you failed still the same way, man. You vote, you march, and policemen are mocking you, man. Because you failed, black man. You're failed for your vain help. You march for Black Lives Matter, thinking that they can help you, and it's failed, black man. You vote thinking you get more jobs, and you failed, man. You vote for more police to keep you safe in your neighborhood, and you failed. They mock you and laugh at you, man. Read it one more time.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
And we've been unsuccessful, man. We love this white man so much. We beg him. We ask him for education. We ask him for more CCTV footage, man. And we still fail. We're still unsuccessful. With all the CCTV footage in the area, you would think there'll be no drugs, man. You'll think there'll be no black on black crime. You'll think there'll be no postcode wars. You'll think there'll be no crack, man. But your eyes have failed, black man. You failed, man. It's for vain help. God calls this white man vain help, man. Voting for this white man is vain help. Asking for more police is vain help. And what's the proof? What's the proof? Vain help. The same policemen you vote for, the same policemen you trust and love and sleep good at night because you think they're gonna keep you safe, they think that you deserve to be shot, man. They mock you and say, well, I bet you're gonna go to Black Lives Matter, man. That's the proof thing how.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And they're a nation that can't save us, man. We've been begging them since slavery. We've been begging them for police. We've been begging them for equal rights, man. We've been begging them for better education and more police and the right to march, man. And the Bible calls them a vain how. And it says we watch for a nation that can't save us. This white man can't save us, man. But it is a man that can save us. And that's a black man from the tribe of Judah called Jesus Christ, man. Right. He can save you, man. But the white man can't save you. What's the proof, man? He ain't saved you yet. If the white man could save you, there wouldn't be no drugs in your neighborhoods, man. Police wouldn't be in your house harassing you, calling you names, insulting you, and mocking you, man. That's the proof he can't save you, man. What's the proof he can't save you? In Texas, black people drowned to death, man. Hurricane Katrina, black people drowned to death, and George Bush didn't help them. George Bush knew the hurricane was coming, and he didn't send no help until afterwards, man. The Bible calls that vain help. That nation can't save you, man. And they ain't saved you yet, man. Brothers are in Texas right now, with their feet getting wet, man. Children getting wet, no water, man. This nation can't save you, man. And who do you beg? Who do you beg, man? The white man. It's a shame you got to see black people looking up to the helicopters but flagging down the white man for help. When the Bible calls him a vain help, man, our eyes have failed. We feel what we find, man. The white man comes through with aid and steam, man. And he hasn't done it, man. Your eyes have failed, meaning you haven't been successful yet, man. You one more time.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
That's what they are, man. They're vain help. You think they can help, but they're vain. Vain is nothing, vanity. They can't help you, man. And it's a shame that black people, after Hurricane Katrina, I would have thought black people would have known this by now, man. After Mark Duggan getting shot, I thought black people would have known. After that black woman after that Gollywog incident in Liverpool, I thought black people would have known, man. It's vain help, don't love you, man. It's a shame that a brother had to get harassed by the police and be insulted, man. And black people still don't get it, man. We don't know.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
That's what I'm saying now. But they hunt our steps, man. You better ask for Sean Charles, man. They hunt his steps. You better ask Jermaine Baker. They hunt his steps, man. We can't go in our own streets. Where did black people end up dead, man? In our own streets, man. We don't get dead going somewhere else. We die in our own streets by the police, man. Please pull up and say where you going, what you doing around here. Give me a search. And end up killing us. I thought they were burning. They hunt our steps in our own streets, man. We're not in another country. We're not in a strange land. We're in our own streets. Mark Duggan was killed in his own neighborhood, man. Rashawn Chow was choked to death in his local news agents, man. It's on footage, you see on camera, man. The police put his fingers down his throat and choked him, man, in his own local corner shop. Because they hunt our steps that we can't go in our own streets, man. Our brother can't go to his own 7-Eleven, man. He can't go to local off license without being choked to death by the police, man. Police choked him. Slap your ass.
Man, that's heavy because they are hunting him because they don't even know why the officers are even in his house. Like, so they're hunting
him and they insulting him. It's like insulting the man on his own couch, man. How dare you lean on my wall and insult me in my own house, man? Surround me in my own house and insult me. And no one don't even know what you're even in there for, man. Black man, you better wake up, man. Give me the video 2026. That the one, yeah? 2026.
Book of Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
That's what the Lord wants to you, black man. The Lord wants you to be holy unto him. The word holy means separate, man. It don't mean what the Christian church says. The Christian church, the holy means light and divine and pretty and all that garbage, man. Holy just means separate. And the Lord wants you to be separate, man. The Lord made all nations, but then he made you, black man, a separate nation. The Lord, all other nations want to celebrate Christmas and be homosexuals, but the Lord don't want you to celebrate Christmas. The Lord don't want you to be homosexual. You know what? You're separate, black man. All the other nations have bought their babies. It's fine. It's their culture. But the Lord don't want you to bought your babies. You know what? You're a holy black man. You're a separate nation, man. They can do whatever they want, but the Lord chose you. You're the children of the Lord, black man. You're the sons and daughters of the Most High God, man. And just like any parent, you don't care about any other children. You care about your own. You are holy, black man. You're separate, man. You done?
And I've severed you from other people.
And the Lord has separated us from other people. Severed means separated. The Lord separated you, black man, from other people, man. So why do you want to be a part of the government? Why are you asking the white man to protect you, man? We can protect ourselves, man. And don't tell me we can't do it. We can. In the ghetto, there's something called no snitching, and we enforce that law like it's a real law, man. If a brother sees something happen, he won't snitch, you keep him out shut, man. So what would happen if no snitching became thou shalt not eat pork? What if no snitching became thou shalt not murder? If we can enforce no snitching, so why can't we enforce thou shalt not be a homosexual? Why can't we enforce thou shalt not suffer at which to live? We can do it, man. The law is supposed to be separate, man. We can do it, black man. You're begging the police for help. You're begging them. The law says you should be separate, man. Begging these up for help, but they don't love you. They hate you. They're mocking you on your own couch, man. Coming into your house and mocking you, making fun of you, man. Saying that if they're the gun, they will shoot you, man. The law has to be separate, just like the Indian man. Indian man separate, has his own shops, his own government, his own MPs. In the country of England, he has his own MPs, man. He sells his own food, he sells halal food in his own neighborhoods. Black man, you can do it too, man. And if you did, maybe they'll respect you more, man. Maybe they wouldn't come to your house and mock you and talk about, oh, I bet you're gonna go to Black Lives Matter. Oh, I don't go, you'll be the first one I'll shoot, man. How that disrespect? I've never seen a man get disrespected in his own house, man. That will only happen to our people. You know why? Because we love our oppressors, man. We love them so much, man.
Yeah, I got one about men being diverse and coming together. Ecclesiasticus 33 and the 12th, no, it's like the 10th verse. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created off the earth.
Adam was made from the earth, man. To be made from the earth means Adam's at a low state for nobody, a regular guy eating what he wants to eat, doing what he wants to do, having sex with who he wants to have sex with. From the earth, man. It's not literal. It's like when I say, yo, I came from the gutter, man. Started from the bottom. You know what I mean? I came from nothing. Adam was made from the earth for nobody. And the Lord gave the commandments. The Lord rose him up. The Lord made him alive, man. You know?
In much knowledge have the Lord divided them.
And in much knowledge the Lord divided them. The Lord divided nations. The Lord don't want all nations to be together, man. And black man, you want to be with all nations. You want to be with the Chinese. You want to be with the East Indians. You want to marry their women. You want to join their government. You want them to police neighbors, man. When God said he divided all nations, man. Divide is to separate, keep apart, man. You know?
And made their ways diverse.
And the Lord made their ways diverse. Diverse means different, man. That's why the white man is poor. That's why the white man is sexual deviant, man. That's why the Chinese man is cat, rat, and dog. That's why you're so great at everything, because you're different. The Lord made you different, man. The white man says we all bleed red. We're all human. But the Bible says we're all different, man. A pig bleeds red. A dog bleeds red, man. A fish bleeds red. That don't mean nothing, man. God said we're different. They say, oh no, we're all equal, man. When the Bible says we're different, man. What's the proof, man? Ain't no black man ain't no white man can box like Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson. Ain't no white woman can play cricket like tennis like Serena and Venus Williams. Ain't no white man can run like Usain Bolt, man. The laws they made us different, man. We're different. We're not like the white man. The white man likes to play with tigers and bears and stuff. Black people be laid back, man. Look at the Olympics. The white people dominate what, like cold sports and silly stuff. We like the running. You know what I mean? The white man likes mountain climbing and so forth. We don't, man. We're different. God says we're different, man. It's like you have to man.
Oh, just when you're ready, there's a question online.
Oh, hit me.
Okay, from Free Thinkers Never Summit. She asks, what land did the Queen of Sheba come from? Was it Ethiopia? In the scripture, they never stated specifically. And when she came home, she was pregnant with King Solomon's baby. I think she means, was she pregnant?
No, it's not true. Let me get it. Give me the first thing. Something about Africa and Sheba. I mean, is Ethiopia. Queen of Sheba was Ethiopia, I'm sure. It's 1 Kings 10. The 1 Kings 10. So as well. I want that.
1 Kings 1 and 10.
14. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, give me 10. Chapter 10, I believe.
Book of 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 1. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon.
Solomon was famous. Solomon was like, you know, what's the president in North Korea, man? You know, everybody knows about him. He's a madman, he's crazy, not to play with. That was Solomon. People of the world like, oh, have you heard about that Israelite king called Solomon? He's wise, he's rich, you know what I mean? This is that, he's wise. He's great at any widow. The man of the Most High is blessed by the Most High. She's all the way in her land. She heard of him. His fame spread. Just like the same way out. Give me some famous worldwide. Like the Queen of England. Everyone knows the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. People come over, the Pope comes over sometimes. Barack Obama comes over sometimes, pay homage to her. Well, King Solomon was the same. A black man like you was the same. Famous all over the world, man. People heard about the riddles that he broke down. People heard about his land don't get famines. Plagues don't break out in his land. Because he was wise, the Most High gave him wisdom. And his fame spread out throughout the world. And his queen from the land of Ethiopia heard about it. Like, yo, I heard about King Solomon. Yeah, man, he's rich. He's wise. He's this. Okay, let's pay him a visit. The same way Barack Obama paid Queen Elizabeth of England a visit. The same way Selassie paid him a visit. The same way who else? People, the Pope paid him a visit. She paid King Solomon a visit. We done?
1 Kings chapter 10, verse 1. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to prove him with hard questions.
She came to prove him. Someone said to me, listen, I got the truth for the Most High. Oh, to prove him, like test him, okay, come a hard question, like, okay. Solomon's wise, knows the Most High. He's got the only God, alright, cool. I'm gonna lick him some questions, I'm see what he knows. Came to question him, man. What's this about? What does this mean? What we do in this situation, that situation? She came to prove Solomon with hard questions. We done hard questions too, not easy ones. Riddles, puzzles, science. You know what I mean? Stuff that would make your head spin. She came to prove, okay, I want to see Solomon's really about this. We done.
And she came to Jerusalem with a very great train with camels that bear spices.
So she came to Jerusalem in 2017. When the Pope comes to England, what does the Pope come in?
It comes in like a limousine, a bulletproof vehicle, and
convoy in it.
Yeah.
Or she did the same thing, but she came in a train of camels, one in front, one in front. She didn't come in the ones, she get robbed, she get killed. She got her right hand man, her ambassador, her bodyguards, her ladies in wait. You know the people that changed. So all the people with her came in a train of camels. Back then they have cars. Camels go longer than horses. Horses run faster, but camels can go distance. I remember she's traveling from one country to another country. So she got all her camels, her goods. She got her ladies in wait that would change her clothes, security, her wise men and so forth. You know?
With camels that bear spices and very much gold.
And she came with gifts, came with gold, spices. You know what I mean? Spices smell good. Doesn't mean spices that cook spices, or spices that smell good ones. Even both back then, spices were certain spices were precious, man. Today they're not as precious, but back then spices were precious, man. To get spices wasn't easy to get. And she came with gold and spices, we done.
And very much gold and precious stones.
And precious stones, gems, diamonds, rubies, we done.
And when she come to Solomon, she communed with him of all that was in her heart.
And she saw Solomon and she communed with him. Communed means like communication, back and forth dialogue. She communed with him with everything in her heart, everything in her mind. She asked him this question, this riddle, that riddle, we done.
And Solomon told her all questions. There was not anything hid from the king, which he told her not.
And Solomon told her anything she asked him, he broke it down to her, man. Sounds like the man that I.S.U.P.K to me, you know what I mean? Broke it down to her. She asked him anything, he broke it down to her and showed her his wisdom. We done.
And when the Queen of Sheba had seen all Solomon's wisdom and the house that he had built,
and the queen saw his wisdom, she saw how wise he was, how his people don't die of plagues, his men ain't homosexuals. We don't have famines in our land. You know why we don't have famines? Everyone knows why Israel don't have famines. Number one, because we serve the Most High, Lord bless us. But on a more common level, why don't we have famines? Why when AIDS breaking out in our land? Why when the plague and unhygienic plagues breaking out in our land? Anyone want to get a shot?
Yeah. Because we had law, statutes, and commandments.
There you go. Our women, when they're unclean, they have to disappear for a week. Therefore, we don't get no germs coming in and plaguing the whole community. We're not homosexual, therefore we don't get AIDS, man. All the other nations, the Africans and the Chinese, they'll get AIDS problems, man. They're getting famines and so forth. We don't get that. Why don't we get famines? You know why we don't get famines in Israel? Like, they don't grow.
There's laws to do with farming.
There you go. The laws to farming. You farm for 7 years, then that patch land, you leave it for 7 years, let it rest. You call it Sabbath of the land. So when she saw this, she's like, whoa. And she saw the house that Solomon built. She saw the temple that Solomon built for the Most High. And she's like, wow, this is good, this man. This man the Most High. Do you know Solomon built the temple for the Most High without a nail and a hammer? Without a nail. So most likely he used slugs and so forth. That's how wise he was, man. She saw that, saw the big temple, the buildings, the courtyard. She's like, wow, man, wise, man. You done?
And when the Queen of Sheba had seen all Solomon's wisdom, and the house that he had built, and the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants,
and she saw his servants living nice, eating well, no one was hungry, no one was starving. You know what I mean? Some countries got poor people dying. You don't have that in Israel, man. Why? Because our law forbids us to make a black man go hungry, man. Even if a black man is less fortunate than another black man, he still gets to eat, man. We don't have laws where the poor is oppressed and they're working for change. You know why? Because the law forbids us to do that, man. In the Bible, other nations had that, man. But she looked like, wow, this nation, look at it all brotherly and nice, and you know all the laws, God's with them. Look at them, you know.
And the attendance of his ministers and their apparel.
And so their apparel, so hold on. Read it one more time, verse 5. This is what I saw with black people. Look how good we was living at one time, man. Today, we just got to make ends meet, man. We're living in Primark and so forth. But this is how black people lived at one time. Read that, man.
And the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants.
And his servants, the men under him, she like, she saw them, his servants, you know, his ministers. And ministers is another word for servant. And she saw the ministers, the people under Solomon, you know?
And their apparel.
And their apparel. King Solomon was so great, even his servants look good, man. Imagine that. He's so great that even the man that sweeps your floor is sweeping your floor in a nice gold chain, man. Sweeping your floor in a nice silk garment, real silk, real velvet garment. That's how rich he was. Even his servants look good. The queen's like, wow, even his servants look good? If his servants look good, then imagine how Solomon looked, man. And the Bible tells us how Solomon had nice gold teeth. You know what I mean? Had gold. The Bible says that Solomon on his best day looked like a lily. On his best day, man. Read that.
And his cupbearers.
Even his cupbearers. Even the man that pours my drink. His boom comes over. Here you go, King. Even him looking crisp, man. You know what I mean? Even him down to him, you know?
And his ascent by which he went up unto the house of the Lord.
And his ascent which up by the house of the Lord. Even his aroma, you know?
There was no more spirit in her.
There was no, she saw that here, there's no more spirit in her. She's like, oh, she lost her word, like, oh my God. You know when people go, I'm out of breath. Oh, what's that shot? I lost my breath. That's because there's no spirit. But she saw her living. She had no more spirit. It's like, damn, look at her living good, man. You done?
And she said to the king, it was a true report that I heard in my own land.
She goes, in my own land, what they said about you was true, man. It wasn't no bullshit, it was no joke. They said that you're living good, that you got that they said that in your land, in my land, they said that the Most High is with you, man. You're living good. None of you people die, no places, land, the Lord's with you, man. You know what, in my life, I've come here and seen it in my own eyes, man. I've seen it. It's like the other one.
It's like, you want the history and that, where she's from in Ethiopia?
It's kind of like that.
But once put it up on the screen,
yeah, cool. Something about you, really.
It was a true report that I heard in my own land of thy acts and thy wisdom. Howbeit, I believed not the words until I came and my eyes had seen it, and behold, the half was not told.
So she's saying that what she heard in her land was all true. So I heard about your acts and wisdom, and what I've heard is so true. And she goes, you know what? What they told me was half. You're more wise than what I heard. She goes, that's the half of it. I've heard it. From what I've seen, it's greater than the reports that I've heard in my own land. Talk about Milan.
Happy are thy men, happy are these thy servants, which stand continually before thee.
That's why your servants are happy. Usually your servants are upset. They don't really like you. They, you know what I mean, they're oppressed. When your servants are happy, they're happy to work for you, man. Anyone's gonna be for my young man, I'll take it. Take out people. Yeah, so okay, cool. It kind of money gets you, so right. You know,
and that hear thy wisdom. Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighteth in thee, to set thee on the throne of Israel.
Give me verse 10.
And she gave the king 120 talents of gold.
And talent is a currency. Like today you have pounds, dollars, lira, euro. At that time, the currency was talents. And she gave him how much? 20 talents or 120? 120 talents of gold. Like, you know, like a peace offering, like a thank you for them, like hospitality. You know, you go to someone's house, you go, oh, thanks for that. This is a lot of money for the light. Like a gift. She gave the king a gift to be done.
Of gold and spices, very great store, and precious stones. There came no more such abundance of spices as which the Queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon.
And she gave King Solomon good stuff, gold, diamonds, rubies. Give me verse 13.
Verse 13. And King Solomon gave unto the Queen of Sheba all her desire.
So anything she wanted, all the question, all the wisdom she wanted, King Solomon gave her that. Be done.
Whatsoever she asked, beside that which Solomon gave her of his royal bounty. So she turned and went to her own country, she and her servant.
And that's what happened. Solomon gave him some wisdom. She gave him some gold. He gave her some gold, and she went back into her own country. Nobody said Solomon gave her a baby, so he gave her gold. Nobody said she went to his bedroom. Nobody said they were drinking late last night and said that one night happened, a thing happened. Solomon gave her wisdom. She gave Solomon some gold, some precious rubies, some spices, and she went back into her own country, her and her servants, man. Solomon didn't give her seed, didn't give her no sperm. You know what I mean? He gave her some wisdom and she went back to her own country. That was it. Talk about it more, man.
I'm looking, just Google how much is a talent in the Bible. It says 33 kilos.
1 talent.
So if that was today, that would be 2,227 million pounds worth of gold. But obviously, gold's worth a lot more now. So if you still had that, that's 2 billion.
Actually, one time I translated, you know, most of Solomon's earnings.
Yeah.
Like the lamp, the candlestick, and all that. Tells you how much he weighs, and I translated it into today's. Solomon was a billionaire for real. You know what I mean? Solomon had dough, man. Yeah, so that answers your question, sister. Queen Sheba did not accept Solomon. That's what the Bible says. Now, if you got any other book that will say otherwise, then you know what I mean? They will say that. There's many books, man. There's books that say Paul went to hell and spoke to the demons under there. There's books that say anything. Anyone can write a book. And in 2017, anyone can make a blog. Anyone can make a Wikipedia. Anyone can make a website. You know what I mean? But anyone can make a book also. So there's many books out there. If you got a book that says Solomon did this and has sex with that, fair enough. But the Bible says Solomon did not have sex with them, man. You know what I mean? Give me quickly Ecclesiastes, the last chapter, real quick, in the book. Let me get that first. So if someone got another book that says otherwise, this is what I got to say about books. But the Bible, the book of the Lord, says Solomon did not have sex with her. He gave her Solomon was wise. Solomon kept the commandments, man. Solomon didn't go off at this time. Later on, Solomon started to have sex with foreign wives and so forth. But at this time, Solomon was a sinner. Solomon was in his right mind. And Solomon knew that you can't have sex with an African woman, man. You know what I mean? He shared wisdom. Nothing wrong with that. Just like me today, I go for slavery. Hi, sir. You're right. Cool. Morning. But we don't have sex with a woman. We don't go to their Christmas parties, their birthday parties. Hi and buy. Give me money. I take that money to feed my children's mouth. Keep the electric on. Keep the heater on. AC on. Bed warmer. Winter time now. And that's it. You know what I mean? Solomon did not have sex with her. Like, but another book says otherwise. This is what the Bible says about them other books, man. Give me the last chapter. Give me about verse 12.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end.
The Bible goes, make up many books. There's many books out there, man. The Bible says Solomon did not have sex with this woman. Now I'm pretty sure there's other books that say it does. But the Bible goes, be admonished, man. Be aware of many books, man. There's no end. There's no end to these books. They go on and on and on, man. You know, I lost track of them. Damn, there's no end. There's, oh God, what's it? Enoch, the Apocalypse of Paul, the Gospel of Paul, Gospel of the 12, Gospel of Barnabas, Gospel of Solomon, the Seals of Solomon. Oh, it goes on and on. The Gospel of Mary. Oh, come on, man. There's Kevin the Gas. That's Solomon did this, Solomon did that. He goes on, sis. And the Bible goes, be aware, man. Be aware. Be mindful of many books with no end, man. Loads, man. But this is what you should focus in. There's many books. Don't worry about this book saying Christ did this or Solomon did this. Stay focused on this. The Bible about explaining what you should stay focused on. The Bible says, don't worry about many books. There's no end, man. It goes on and on and on. But this is what you should be aware about. Read on.
And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end.
So there's no end, man. But this is what you should do. Read on.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
And much study is wearing of the flesh. Wearing is tiredness. Much study, because this book says this, and that one. And oh God, that one is what. But this book says this, and I read this one. It's tiredness, man. Tiring of the flesh. You just want to figure out how old Christ was when he first in the temple. Now that, man. How about you get yourself off cigarettes, man? How about you put the weed down, man? How about you stop being a homosexual, man? It's tiring, it's wearing of the flesh, man. Read that.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
But let's hear the conclusion. The conclusion is what you conclude with, the final result. Let's hear the final result, man. Allow all these books and this book and that book and this chapter and that chapter. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter, the whole duty of life, man. Read that.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
And that's the conclusion, man. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, man. Don't worry about the Kevin and Gaston. I heard, Solomon had sex with this one and that one, man. That got nothing to do with the weed addiction that we got, man. That got nothing to do with all the cocaine that we want to sniff, the cocaine we want to sell, all them holes want to run through, man. Nothing to do with that, man. You know what I mean? Let's worry about this. Let's worry about tying this down, man. Let's worry about getting off cigarettes. Let's worry about drinking and fighting each other, man. Drinking excessively, being sexual deviants, man. Let's worry about that, man. Solomon did not have sex, no heathen, man. But if he did, man, what's that got to do with us and our weed problem? What's that got to do with the prostitutes, man? What's that got to do with the crackers outside the bookies? You feel me? So Solomon did not have sex with Queen of Sheba. I'm pretty sure other books say otherwise. But they're you know what I mean? Wearing of the flesh, man. It's like where the Sheba's from.
Yeah, Queen of Sheba, the place of birth. Agami is a former province in northern Ethiopia.
So that's from Ethiopia. You share that? Let's share it. No question, no?
No, but I've just done a recalculation. It's not 2 billion, it's 99 million in gold she gave him. And who knows how many gold.
No, but that's the gift.
Yeah, that's
how much is sitting down, man. You wouldn't give everyone oil gold. You give me?
Yeah.
You give someone. Okay, we don't maybe that.
Right. Queen of Sheba, place of birth, Agami.
So Queen of Sheba, the Queen of Sheba, the one that gave Solomon the gold, the ruby, the diamonds, and the one who shared his wisdom with, she's from a place called Agami. You can look at a Bible dictionary or a Bible map and find out where Sheba is. Today it's called Agami. But if you get yourself a Bible dictionary, you can see yourself where she's from. You know?
Agami is a former province in northern Ethiopia.
So Agami was a province in Ethiopia, being a stronghold in Ethiopia. Today it's known as Ethiopia. In that time it was called Agami, and that's where she was from. So yeah, she was an Ethiopian. That's why Rastas like say, you know what I mean? Solomon, King Selassie is Solomon's son because he had a one night stand with Queen of Sheba. That's not true, man. That's not true. But anyway, drop that anyway.
What's that? Still a good thing.
A bit more, yeah? Well,
yeah. Its inhabitants include the Arabs, a region where tradition states that the legendary Makeda was born and raised there, and that's another name that they have for. So
okay, cool. Yeah, so Queen Sheba was born and raised in Sheba. You know what I mean? But no, King Solomon did not have sex with her. So since that answers the question, just give me a con. If not, going to more. No. What is
No, I didn't see him because that's East Midlands. This is West Midlands. We get different news, bastards. But he said he's going to get a video sent to me or something somewhere. Alright, cool, man. Another question.
No question, yeah?
She's asking, expanding on that. Ships from Hiram's brought gold and Ophir. What land is that?
What chapter are you talking about, Hiram? Since what you need to do, I can't go into it now, but we get yourself a Bible dictionary, or you can even Google it, type in Hiram, and it will give you the ancient land and the modern. It will even give you a map probably of where it is today. You know what I mean? The Bible has to be broken down by the prophets, but certain things like lands and so forth, you can look on Google And even the scholars will tell you it is such a one.
Or if you want, you can buy a Asian Bible map for like £30 on Amazon.
Yeah, you can have an ancient Bible map, but even simpler as that, you can literally Google it. Simple as that, type in ancient land, Hiram, will show you it is. You know what I mean? Even that. Even in the Bible, you want to know where Jerusalem is? You can even go on Google Maps and see it, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to see how far. I think Joseph traveled from Bethlehem to Jerusalem. And I went and checked on Google Maps, it's far, man. And he did it with his son up for that man needs some respect, man. I can't remember how much it was, but it was far. Something about that, man. Find out from Bethlehem to Jerusalem on Google Maps. I did it one time and I thought, yo, Joseph needs some respect, man. They make out that Joseph was a regular guy who had nothing to do with Christ's birth. Some side guy, some guy who was some stepfather. Nah, man. That's a great guy on this reverence, man. He made sure Christ kept the commandments, got circumcised on the 8th day, man. Took a man all the way from the city to Jerusalem to a Passover every year, man. And he don't get no credit. He gets no credit. He's some guy on the side that's looking at the next man's completely now, man. You know, that's Christianity. Christianity takes the means the black man, puts him at the back, man. And Joseph needs respect, man. You know what I mean? Before there was such thing as a mega boss and a coach, Joseph was taking his son miles away from his home every year, man. To celebrate the past. So like 4 times a year, man. What's the 4 celebrations?
Tabernacles, Day of Atonement, and
Tabernacle, Atonement, Passover. I think it's 3 or 4.
No, it's 3 sides.
3
times a year.
You know what I mean? Some people have so some people even some men that in other cities and can't even see them. And David did it, man, every year, and he needs some respect, man. Anyway, give me Daniel 7 and 8. From Nazareth, isn't it?
Nazareth.
You can do it though. I did it one time.
From Nazareth to Jerusalem.
Yeah. It was far. Google mapped it, yeah, yo. Mission, man. It's meant to do it on foot, you know. So,
Daniel what?
7 and 8.
Book of Daniel to the 7th verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
Oh, that's it, you know. Right, so, give me I can't talk about it. I ain't talk about the man that got this video on that. Forget the name, no, man. Give me Isaiah 5 and 11.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them.
The one? 5:11, yeah?
Isaiah.
Yeah, 5:11. No, that's 13. That's one. That's 13.
Therefore, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore, my people have gone into captivity.
The Bible says we've gone into captivity. It said, therefore, my people, not the whole world, not the white man, the China man, the Egyptian man. So my people are gone into slavery, man. And who's the Lord's people? Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. And we're gone into slavery. We're in the island of Jamaica, the island of Barbuda, Puerto Rico, Cuba, you name it, man. America, Brazil. We're gone into captivity, man. And you're gonna find out why we done.
Therefore, my people are going into captivity because they have no knowledge.
And we went into captivity because we have no knowledge, man. The knowledge is talking about the knowledge of God. You know what I mean? God told us what to eat, what not to eat, how to dress, how not to dress, how to treat a black man, how not to treat a black man. And because we don't have that, we went into captivity, man. Because we want to sell drugs, when the Bible says don't sell drugs, that's why we're in captivity. We have no knowledge. The knowledge is talking about the knowledge of God. But guess what knowledge we do have? The knowledge of Christianity, the knowledge of Islam, the knowledge of Rastafarianism. That's the knowledge we do have, man. And the Bible says we went into captivity. We don't have no knowledge. Where's the black man? What's he supposed to do? You don't know, man. A black man will tell, an older black man will tell a young black man, smoke weed, man. That's his honest advice. We don't smoke weed sometime, man. Have sex with the horse, man. Get that system. Why is that? Because we don't have no knowledge. And for that reason, our people went into captivity, man. For that reason, our people's wish. For that reason, our people are slave ships. Our people's alligator bait. We don't have no knowledge. We don't have.
And the honourable men are famished.
And our honourable men are famished. The people you go to for advice, your leaders, your pastors, your motivational speakers, your MPs, your government, your rulers, they got no knowledge either. They're just as bad, man. You're a black man living in the ghetto, man. You want to come off drugs, go to your pastor, man. Say, pastor, what should I do, man? And the pastor gets you off drugs, gets you off weed, but now guess what? Now you're a homosexual, man. Now your woman rules over you. Now you shave your face, man. Now you're banging the tambourine. Because honourable men don't have knowledge either. The people you look up to, man, they don't have knowledge. You have a black man who wants to make stuff in life, wants to change his life around, tired of selling drugs, where to go? To these honourable men, the mosque. And now what? Now he ends up bowing down to a stone, kissing a rock, man. Got a black mark in his forehead. Isn't that shit in his forehead? You see that shit in the forehead? The rub their face and stone so much. Yes, Somali man. Some black, isn't it? Some black mark in their face, isn't it? You see it, man. You don't know. It's used to Somali people. I'm black too. You see a black man, yeah, some black something in his forehead. Because he rubs his head stone so hard. Over the years it happened. I'm surprised you seen that, man. You seen it, yeah, man. That's the honourable men that we look up to. These honourable men that we look to set that right for them, man. There's something. They got the answers, man. The Bible says these honourable men, what?
Are famished.
They're famished. You know what it means to be famished? It's thirsty, man. Christ said to the woman at the well, I will give you living water, man, meaning knowledge. And these pastors are dead, thirsty, man. They ain't got the knowledge. Them are dry, man. The knowledge that Christ that they ain't got it. They're thirsty, they ain't got it. They don't know what, they don't know how to raise a family. They don't know how to sort your life out, man. You got people in the Christian church going to the pastor about, Pastor, my marriage upside down. What should I do, man? That's the wrong man you should go into, man. That's the wrong. And what's the truth? We've been going to the pastors for years, man. Our marriage are upside down. Our kids are in gangs. Our kids want to sell drugs, know drugs. These ain't the man you should go to, man. They're famished. They don't have the knowledge of God, man. So anyway, this is something.
Yeah, it's just about what the olive was in the Bible. I had a reason for it. Ecclesiastes, curse, the 19th chapter and the 19th verse. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And that's the commandments. That's the knowledge right there. The commandments, which is the doctrine of life. If you follow these commandments, you will live, man. And I don't mean if you follow the commandments, you won't die, you're raised for the dead. I mean, you will live. I mean, you don't eat pork, therefore you don't get high blood pressure, man. You don't get gout and diabetes, man. You don't sell drugs, therefore please don't keep opening your door and shoot you, man. Gang members don't come looking for the box of cocaine and kill you. You're not homosexual, you don't get AIDS, you get life. That's what it means by the commandments give you life, man. Christians make it like it brings you life, like you can drop down tomorrow and get back from the dead. They don't mean that, man. But Christ will give you life in abundance. How can you get life in abundance? Abundance means a lot of it. If you got life already, how can you have more life? Abundant life means you're living good, man. I've got enough life around here. I'm living good. My kids are nice. None of them are sick. My wife is fertile. I got good land, a good house. That's what it means to have life in abundance, man. You know when people say, I'm living. I'm living, man. Of course you're living. I'm speaking to you right now. But to live means to keep the commandments and live good, man. That's what it means. All right, go back to Isaiah 5 and 13.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
And that's why we're in captivity, because we don't keep the commandments, we don't have the knowledge of God, man. You know, 10 black men, one's a Christian, one's a Muslim, one thinks it's okay to talk, one eats shrimp. We don't have the knowledge of God, man. And for that reason, God was pissed with us and put us in captivity. The Lord, black man got his back because he didn't follow the commandments of God, man. Black people put us slave ships. Why? Because we don't follow the commandments of God. We disobeyed our father, man. And like any good father, you punish your children. And that's why we went into captivity. Because we don't have the knowledge of the Most High, man. We don't?
Because they have no knowledge. And the honourable men are famished.
And our honourable men, the people really talk to you, man. These leaders, Martin Luther King had no knowledge, man. But yeah, man, please. He has no knowledge. Come on, man. How are you a leader of black people, man? And you say, yeah, I think we should join the people that beat us and whip us and everything. What kind of leader is that, man? That's your honourable men, that, man. That's what I think about it. It's disgusting, man. It's a so-called Jewish man joining Nazis. He's saying, no, let's vote for the Nazis. Because nobody hates the Nazis, man. You won't buy a German car, but our honourable leaders must be We must be the only leaders on the planet Earth that love our enemies, that say change now different. Let's vote. Let's be a part of this political system. Why would you want to be in a system with your enemy, man? Why would you want to be a black president in the government of your enemies? Why would you want to be a black senator, a black MP in the government of your enemies, man? That's mad. That's like someone raped your mom and you want to work in their household. You want to be a part of making their household function. You want to cook for them or shine their shoes for them. But that person rapes your parents, man. Why would you want to uphold a system that hates you, man? A system that says, a system who sets up police that come in your house and harass you and say that I'll shoot you kind of one. What? You're gonna go to Black Lives Matter? Only our leaders do something like that, man. And why do our leaders do stuff like that, man? Because they're famished, man. They don't have the knowledge of God. We don't.
The honourable men are famished, and the multitude dried up with thirst.
And the multitude, all of us, a lot of us, the bulk of us, man, with thirst and knowledge. We ain't got it, man. All of us ain't got it. All of us, just take a trip to Aston, I.S.U.P.K and Brixton, man. All of us are Christians. All of us are Muslims, homosexuals, smoking weed. All of us, the multitude of us, dried up with thirst. You go to Jamaica, they're dabbing each other, jumping off the speaker box. You go to America, they're throwing up gang signs. You go to Brazil, got tattoos on their face. The multitude of us are dried up with thirst. All of us, man. A woman are whores, a woman are holding our babies, our children twist up their fingers, talking about I'm part of some gang. You know what I mean? A woman half naked, fighting on what's like hip hop. About the multitude, a multitude. When the Bible says a great multitude, it's a great number, big number of us. We're all thirsty, man. We've all got no knowledge. And what's the proof, man? What's the proof? What's like hip hop? What's the proof, man? Boys in the hood, the abortion rate, prison's the proof, man. Look in prison, all the black people behind bars, man. Black people, we're a minority, we're the ethnic minority, yet we're the majority in prison. We're the minority in the country, yet we're the majority of the age. Black is this.
You see that video what went around the other day in Korea, and the man was asking the Koreans why they think like they look down on black people, and they were saying it's because of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See there. The sister said, that's the Korean man, why you look down on black people? Because the movies. There's country out there with hardly any black people in there, like Korea and China, and black man, the things they think of you. You see that the video of one Chinese man, is that Chinese commercial when they're advertising soap powder and a black man comes in the shop and she dips him in the washing machine and comes out white, man. That's what they think of you, man. You know what I mean? Jackie Chan, if you ever love so much, you can YouTube it, man. He got a spoof and just a black man's face all dark and he's in a tracksuit walking off funny and stuff. That's what they think of you, man. When they think of black, they don't think of knowledge and Solomon and wise people. They think about coons and twerking and gangbanging and tattoos on the face, man. That's what they think about black people. You know, scripture I don't want about the nation will say some wise and understanding people. Okay, you know what I mean? But that's what they think about us. They think we're crazy and mad at us. I would hate to one of them black people. But black men, if you kept the laws, they wouldn't think that way towards you, man. And that's in the Bible. That wasn't supposed to happen. They weren't supposed to think that way about you, man. They're supposed to look at the black people, you're the black people. Why? Look at them, man. Look at them. Wow. The same way how people look up to white people but look at white people, man. It's so glorious, so great. Little young black girls watch the L'Oreal advert, man, because you're worth it. See the black girls swinging that blonde hair around, and like, wow, I want to do that hair, man. Young black boys watch Superman, and they see Superman moving the moon and flying. They go, yo, I want to be the white man. They watch Batman and Spider-Man, but then when they see black people, when they see boys in the hood, Sharkeisha, and that wasn't supposed to be so, man. It wasn't supposed to be that way. But people look down on you, man. The same way they look up to the white man today, that was supposed to be you, black man, and that's in the Bible, man. So yeah, let's go on.
Yeah.
What scripture is it?
Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter and the 5th verse.
4 or 5. Alright, give me that.
Alright, Deuteronomy 4 and the 5th verse. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
And this is Moses speaking. He said, I taught you statutes and judgments. A statute is a law, and judgment is what happens when you break the law. Like speeding, no. Don't speed will be the statute. £30 fine, 2 points in license, that will be the judgment. And Moses taught our people laws and statutes. Taught them, don't be a homosexual man, or you be stoned to death. Don't smoke weed, or you be stoned to death. Don't steal a brother's clothes, or you have to pay back double. He taught us statutes and judgments, you know?
Even as the Lord my God commanded me.
And he said, just like the Lord told me, the Lord spoke to Moses face to face, man, on the mountain, and told Moses what to tell us, how to teach us. And the Lord told Moses, and Moses came back and taught us, man. The Lord said, I've taught you statutes, the same way the Lord taught me, you know?
That ye should do so in the land, whether you go to Essex
and do them. So when you go to the land, do them, man. Don't be a homosexual. Don't be like the church. The church talk about it's wrong to have fornication. Meanwhile, the pastor sleeps with every man's wife, man. It's wrong to be a homosexual. Meanwhile, they're homosexual under choir, man. The Lord said, do it. Go in the land and do these commandments, man. Read that.
Verse 6, keep therefore and do them.
The Lord said, do these commandments, keep them and do them. Read that.
For this is your wisdom.
For this is your what?
Your wisdom.
And the Bible said, this is your wisdom. These commandments are your wisdom, man. We just read that our people went to slavery because we had no knowledge. We didn't have no wisdom. This is the wisdom we're talking about, man. Because black people, we got wisdom, but we got wisdom of the Catholic Church, man. We got wisdom of the Christian Church, of the mosque, Rastafarianism. This is the wisdom the Lord wants to have. So this is your wisdom. These laws make you wise. They tell you what to eat, what not to eat, who to have sex with, who not to have sex with, man. How to treat a brother, how not to treat a brother. This is our wisdom. These laws make you wise, you know?
And your understanding.
And this is your understanding. These laws give you understanding. They make you understand. They make you wise, man. You know, our brother comes to your land. He's from the tribe of Benjamin. I'm from the tribe of Judah. Comes to your land. Tell you how to deal with him, man. Don't treat him funny. Don't let well, he ain't from around here. He got an accent on him. You know, that's what, like the brother about yesterday. When he goes on the Sabbath day, let the stranger rest. He's not talking about the white man. He's talking about a man from Judah. Imagine you're from Jerusalem and a man from Benjamin comes. Don't be like when the law says, I can't make no witness. But he ain't gonna be different, man. You know what I mean? He's different, man. He's got accent on him. He was a string vest and has a black smile, man. You know what I mean? He's a like us, man. I can work into them. You know, you go to Jamaica, how they overcharge you, even though we're brothers. Why do they overcharge us, even though we're brothers? Why? We're strangers. We're not from there. Like, yeah, a British boy, man. And they all think it's soft though, man. Like, it's soft, man. It's a bit of a weak and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it is British, man. That's what the Lord was trying to prevent. Even though we're brothers, we grew up different. So, you know what I mean? Different weather, different time zones. The Lord saying, you know what I mean? Come on, topic, like, keep going.
And your understanding in the sight of the Asians.
In the sight of the nations, in the sight of the white man, China man, East Indian man, Ethiopian man, in the sight of these other nations, you know?
We shall hear all these statues and say.
And these nations will hear all the statues. They hear the fact that we don't eat pork. They hear the fact that if we go to steal, we'll pay our brother back twice. That none of our poor go hungry. That we don't have plagues. We ain't homosexuals. We're brotherly. If a brother comes from the other side of town, we leave graves to him. That we're hospitable. Read about the book of read about Abraham. Abraham saw two angels that didn't know they were angels, man, and told him to come in his house. Lot saw two brothers. He didn't know where they were from, but he saw how they were dressed. And you know what? They're brothers, man. They're Hebrews, man. And put them in his house. He saw their dress code and go, oh, nah, man, don't want to leave, man. I put them in his house. People read about that, about our nation, how we treat one another, our laws, you know?
Orly.
And they'll say, surely, but look at that, but why is that? Surely, truly, you know?
This is a great Asian.
And they go, look at the black people live, man. They live good, man. It's a great nation. I look at the Indian people, man. I feel jealous, man. I look at them, man. I'm like, they live so good. The Indian, Pakistan, man, I'm a road, man. And he knows another Muslim doctor. And that Muslim doctor wrote him a letter and gave him a disability space in front of his house. So now he don't have to fight for parking spaces. He can just hop out right outside his front door, jump out and go in his house, man. Why? Because of brotherhood, man. He don't have back problems, man. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Who in the class ever been on my road? My road is full of disabled spaces, man. Them Asians are not, them Pakistani are not disabled, man. But why do they get them disabled spaces? Because they got Paki doctors, man. That's it, yeah? Or give to the government so they're sick. They are brotherhood, man. Meanwhile, man, you got paid first before you pump any petrol, man. You know, an Indian man is supposed to go and pumps the gas to when it's ready. Meanwhile, we got to pay first. Indian man can jump in a taxi at night time, midnight, man. Sit and talk with the taxi man. We got to sit up front, pay first. You can't go to the taxi man with the black, we talk bass in your voice, man. They ain't coming, man. I tried to tell her the other day, like, listen, you better talk nice. Talking like, yeah, can I get a taxi? She's like, yo, he ain't coming, man. And that's a good, they live so good. And that's how we should live, man. It's a shame in 2017, you used to gang of black man, you gotta walk the other way, man. But that is meant to be the opposite. You're meant to be black man, you're meant to be walking in England at night time and see a gang of black men and go, oh, thank God, a gang of black men. Whew. I was scared for a minute, I thought it was a clan, but I feel safe now, man. And it's a shame in 2017, you see 20 black men, you got to cross the road or do the famous, you know the famous this one. You walk easy to the black man and turn around. It's a shame we got to do that, man. The nation will see our wisdom, what this nation's wise. Look at them live, man. That was supposed to happen. But in 2017, they said the opposite. They said, look at these black people, man. I would die if my daughter ever lay down one of them. I would die if my son ever joined one of their gangs. I don't like you dressed in tracksuit too much. You man of black man too much. Look at them on the park bench, man. Look at them out to the bookies. You mean tell me you wake up first in the morning and straight to the bookies? Look at her, man. Look at her putting the things in the man's face. Why? That's a look at us, man. When that works, so we don't want time, man.
Oli, this is a great agent.
And it's a great nation. Look at them. The woman in the man's face. The woman ain't taking on child support, airing out his business all over social media. The man ain't strangling this woman. The man ain't leaving his children. Children are well fed. Look at them. Look at them, man. It's the most high laws with this nation, man. We done?
Is a wise and understanding people.
No, this nation is wise and understanding, man. We done?
For what Asian is there so great?
And that's what they're saying to us. Out of all nations, the Chinaman, East Indian, all nations say, listen, what nation is greater than these, man? These black people are something. Look at them, man. This wise, great, best at everything. God's with them, man. Look at them, we done?
Who have God so nigh unto them?
I mean, what nation got God so near unto these people, man? No one got God so close. What these people, look at them. They're wise, they don't steal, they don't sell drugs, they're not twerking on the internet. The white man, you're supposed to, a white man should say, I'm robbed by a black man. And the fence will say, nah, it's a lie. A black man would never steal, man. Black man would never sell drugs, man. Black man twerking? No, black man would never twerk on the internet, man. That was what was supposed to happen. But again, we're disobedient, man. We love our enemies. Anything our enemies tell us to do, we want to do, man. The white man tells us, well, you know, go take drugs, man. Explore your mind. What do we do? Take it, man. Join any religion you want, man. Your freedom of religion, we do it. Freedom of speech. When the Bible is against that, you don't have the freedom of religion, man. The Bible says, commandment number 1, thou shalt have no other God before me, man. But the white man says otherwise. That's the God you serve. You think you serve the Most High, you serve the white man. The white man said you serve any God you want, and you disregard the fact that God said no other God before me, and you choose Him. The Lord said you can't abort your babies, man, but you disregard what the Lord said. And the white man says, I'm not ready for college. I'm not ready to be a mom yet. That's the God you follow. You follow the white man, man. You follow the white man. The Lord said thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, man. To be a witch is sin, man. But the white man talks about Harry Potter and it's fun and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And you go, well, yeah, I let my sons watch that. I'm going to cinema and make them watch that, man. But that's against the law, man. That's against the Bible, man. That's who you're going to become, the white man. Man. You know.
As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon Him for, and what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all of this law?
And I meant to say, look at the laws. The laws are great, man. Look at that. The poor. The white man stole our idea. You know, man. We had a law that anyone that was less fortunate get fed. You know what I mean? Not everyone was fortunate to be rich and be so the king and be this and that and all that. Not everyone was. That's reality. The kingdom of heaven ain't about the organ with rich and pots and gold. That's fairy tales, man. There were some people that are rich families, some people that are not. But why don't we could have shown that, man? You don't go hungry, man. And the white man stole that from us, man. You know what I mean? We're a tax system where everyone gives taxes, a certain amount of money, that money will go to the poor. Today, that's called what? What's it called? Taxes today for the NHS system, police, for you pay for the dole and people with benefits. And what's called JSA and so forth. The white man stole it from you, man. You look up to the white man like, it's so great. You got good laws. I know Americans go, yo, in England, they have the NHS system, it's a good law, man. But guess what, man? That's your law, man. You're looking up to the white man saying, look, it's good laws. And black man, they're supposed to say to you, what good laws you have, man. That was your laws. In the Bible, yeah, a man had to fill the grapes and he couldn't take all the grapes and release them for the poor, man. That's what the poor got fed. Poor people were refuge, man. We had witness protection programs in the Bible, man. You didn't know, did you? What's called again? See, a refuge in the Bible, man. A fair judge and a fair trial in the Bible, man. All the other nations, they were killing people who were suspects and shit. You know what I mean? We had a fair trial. The verdict came out, man. We had that, man. They're our laws and they stole it, man. Witness protection program, stole money. What else other one do steal from us? Fair judge, a trial, 2 witnesses. You go to court, talk about witnesses in the Bible, in the ages ago, man. What else? Debt law. Debt law. You don't have laws where a man can, after a certain amount of time, a man debt free. We had it in the Bible too, man. The weekend, we had it in the Bible, man. We had a law that you can't press a man and make him work all week. The same way today, the white man's a law that you must have a certain amount of hours off. We had that before him, man. And meanwhile, everyone gives him reference, but everyone's supposed to give you reference, man. These laws come from you, so like,
even the whole thing they do with they have a judge and a jury. Yeah. Like our council would be, you go to your brother, and if you don't listen, you have a council kind of thing. That's similar. It's based off that.
Even before that, we had judges. The judge, like the top man, would go to his house, have a fair judge, fair trial. Witnesses, we have 2 witnesses or more in the Bible, man. Kill Christ. The God Christ before council, and the lion said, the lion said, this man said he's God, blah blah blah. But the fact is, we weren't lawful people one time. We weren't lawless people. We were laws, man. And everything you see today, who's boss? These cave dwellers don't kill anything they could see that. There was naked man, hair growing all over them, eating bugs, man. They don't know nothing about a fair judge in a trial. They don't know nothing about witness protection program. We had that, man. So like that, everything,
as righteous and so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day.
And the Lord set the law before us today. Give me a witness protection program about Shalom, Gordon, Shalom, I, Carmen, GTA, Korea, Benji. Make sure you put your name in there, man. Sister Yana Kwa. Since that's a question, if you think of something, put that there. Since that's a question line, just break it down for me.
Deuteronomy 19 and 3, verse 2.
I'll give you Deuteronomy 19 and 3, verse 2 with that.
Right. Deuteronomy 19 and 2. Right. Thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee.
So the Lord will separate 3 cities for thee. So when you go into the land, you start making cities. Keep some cities aside. I'm going to tell you why you want these cities separate, you know?
In the midst of thy land.
In the middle of the land, set 3 cities apart for one reason, you know?
Which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it.
You know?
Thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast of the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to inherit, you know, into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee thither.
So it goes, make 3 cities that slayer may flee there. Flee means to run. Make a slayer can flee there. Now we're going to read out what slayer is, you know?
And this is the case of the slayer.
And this is the case of slayer. This is what slayer is. This is what we're going to. We said, let the slayer flee to these cities. Now we're going to find out what slayer is, you know?
Which shall flee thither, that he may live.
You know?
Whoso killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hated not in time past.
So if a man killed his neighbor, if a man killed a fellow black man, Hispanic man, ignorantly, meaning he didn't mean to do it, who he hated not in times past. So he had no qualms, no beef. The man didn't owe no money. The man just stepped on his shoes. He killed him ignorantly for any reason. Could have been swinging an axe and missed, hit the man. Could have been driving his car, hit and remember accident. Could have done anything ignorantly. He didn't hate him in times past. There's no evidence of these men ever being at odds with each other. He killed him ignorantly. Have you done?
As when a man goeth in to the wood with his neighbor to who would.
So give an example. Saying if a man killed a man ignorantly who had no qualms with his times past. For instance, if 2 men went to the woods to chop some wood down, you know, you usually go in pairs. You can't chop wood by yourself. One man got a chop, then you got to carry it back together. It's a bit of a walk. So give me an example of how a man killed a man ignorantly, you know?
And his hand fetcheth a stroke with the axe.
So a man goes to stroke with the axe, goes to swing the axe, you know?
To cut down the tree.
And he swings the axe to cut down the tree, you know?
And the head slippeth from the helve.
And the head part comes up. Imagine like this is a knife. I love driving knife. Imagine I swing this and this part comes up, stab somebody. That's an example. His intention was to kill him. He didn't kill him because he stole his wife. He didn't kill him because he owed him money. He simply went outside to chop down wood, and the axe broke and killed him. That's the reason why the man's dead. This is a kind of example of a man, the slayer, you know?
And lighteth upon his neighbor.
And that hound drops on his neighbor, kills him, gives him a chop, man, you know?
that he dies,
you know?
he shall flee unto one of those cities and live.
And that man, say you did that, say you was in the field chopping down wood and you killed him by accident, you can run to one of them cities. We learn to find out why you run to one of them cities, you know?
Lest the avenger of blood pursue the slayer.
So everyone class, if a man killed a man's neighbor, who the avenger of blood means? Avenge means revenge. Who want to get revenge on somebody? James. Exactly. Because you know, when you kill one of my brothers, I'm not thinking straight. I'm not thinking about, well, you know, those chomping on wood. I was like, yo, you gotta die, man. Yeah, so a man will run to one of these cities and you can't touch him. The law is you cannot touch him, man. Until the verdict comes out, until the judge gains, until the judge decides if it was intentional or deliberate, you can't touch this man. You know?
Slayer, while his heart is hot.
But his heart is angry. Like kill my son. You're gonna kill this man, star. You know what I mean? We had those in the Bible ages before the white man, way before the white man, and you look up to him like he's somebody, man. We done.
And overtake him because the way is long.
And the way is long. You know what I mean? I'm not overtaking him and killing him. So that's why you got to make cities in the middle, man. So man can flee to there, man. Just like today, I don't care if it's a murder charge. You cannot kill a man in court. You cannot fight in court. You go to prison, man. We had them same laws way for the white man. You know?
And slay him, whereas he was not worthy of death.
This man was worthy of death. This man didn't deserve to die. This man didn't. If you kill someone, you deserve to die, man. If you kill someone because they owe you money, you deserve to die. If you kill a man because you do what he could, you deserve to die, man. But if you kill somebody you didn't mean to, you're not worthy of death. You didn't deserve to die, man. So it's not fair that a man should kill you because he's angry, kill you because he's hot, man. You're not worthy of death. You don't know what.
Inasmuch as he hated him not in time past.
And this man didn't hate you in time past. He had no problem with you. He didn't go back and forth. He wasn't known for taking your newspaper. He wasn't known for giving you cold stares and sharking at you, looking at you funny. You didn't hate this man in times past. You had no reason to kill this man, you know?
Wherefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee.
And that's why we had, so basically we had a city of refuge or witness protection program where we put someone in there to the verdict, waiting for the white man to start like, what?
You skip to the 12th verse, it's the verdict part.
What?
Verse 12, then the elders of the city.
And the elders of the city. So you got men in charge. Today you got your MPs, police, constables. With elders, not anybody, and wise men that knew how to discern, do judgment, been doing this for a long time, experience, wiseness, not no kids. With elders in our city that you go to, man.
That's what I want to say. That's the man, not innocent.
You're not innocent. What?
The elders of the city, they shall send and fetch him thence.
So the elder of the city, not anybody. This is like today. When you got a problem, who do you go to? The elders, man. If you got a problem with your neighbors, you go to the elders. You go to the MP, the council. We had that also, man. The elders, this man was guilty. This man killed him on purpose. The elders will send men to fetch him. They will send the police to get him. Like today, if you commit a crime, the government will come themselves. The government will send the police. And this is what our people do now. They send people to fetch that man and get him out of the city. You know? And
deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood.
So the dude, this man will die basically. They'll deliver him to the family. And the family, they ain't happy. So we had known way before the white man, man. You know what I mean? That it. That was it. Okay, cool. Give me
verse 15 about the witnesses.
15, one.
Verse 15. One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity.
So what does that mean? One witness can't rise up against a man for any sin. So one witness can't say, I saw James was smoking weed. I saw Brasher, he was, sleeping in the wall. One witness can't say that. Anyone know why?
You could lie on someone.
Exactly, someone could lie. They're both witness. Now what happens if you have 2 or more witnesses? What happens? What about the police court nowadays? The story kind of collaborate. Yeah, they call it collaborating witnesses. If different people know you, you're saying the same thing. You got to lie. You know what I mean? Give me Ezekiel 3 and 1.
Actually, there you go.
Nah, man.
My head's hurting.
What's that? Ezekiel 3:1.
Yeah, you know what, 2 at 9. Look, you know, fish.
Right, Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest.
So this is Ezekiel, and the Moses said to Ezekiel, Son of man, eat what you find, man. Son of man, what does son of man mean? Bayamino, son of man. The Moses said to Bayaman, son of man. What does that mean? So Christians think son of man is only Christ.
Like today you would say, like we say, nah man, and Americans say, like, yeah, son.
Yeah, exactly. Son of man, like black people speak slang, man. Let me go, yo, fam. Or yo, Jamaican say, yo, Charlie. Say, yo, son of man, eat what you find, man. You done?
Eat this roll.
I told you, eat this roll in book form. Once upon a time, look in the book in a roll, meaning you roll it out, read it, roll it back up, or scroll or roll it, you put it rolls up. The Bible says to eat this roll, man. That roll the Bible, the Lord told Ezekiel to eat it, man. Have you heard this saying? He's eating up knowledge, or he's eating up education. You mean eat it, man. Put your inside of the roll, man. Learn it, study it, man. That's what it means to eat. It's not literally eat it. You mean eat this, man. Get it down you. Learn the Bible. Learn all the laws, statutes, and commandments. Get it inside you, man. Get it in your insides. That's what it means to Ezekiel to eat this roll. And I.S.U.P.K, we eat the roll also, man. Every Thursday, every Wednesday, every day we have classes, eating this roll, learn the information, learn it, get it inside us, man. It's like, yeah, man.
You know, if you read the book and they say, somebody might say, couldn't digest it, or then
Readers
digest.
Can't. Like say, he digests information, or someone can't understand it, but I can't be digested, you know. That's what it's talking about. Eat this roll, eat this book, understand this book, man. For too long, you understand Christianity, the Muslim, Islam, understand this black man, man. Understand, learn it's wrong to eat pork, wrong to be homosexual, digest it, learn it, man. And you want to learn it, only one place to come to learn, man, is I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? UK. You're in the UK, man, you better put, what is it, B23, what? 2EX in that sat nav, man. You know what I mean? Come to flat 4, 108, yeah? Okay, get it. 108, man. Flat 4, 108, Church Lane, B22, yes, man. Come down and get that knowledge. Each roll, learn it, man. Read it up. Verse 1 again.
Eat this roll and go and speak unto the house of Israel.
And when you learn this, when you digest this, when you get it down here, man, when you do that, do what?
Go and speak unto the house of Israel.
And go to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Learn this book and go to blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. You know what I mean? That's beautiful, man. You got people learning this role and doing what? Going to white people, man. You got people learning this role trying to teach white people, man. I got to say nomination, but this white people want to teach. I got to say Chinese, but they don't teach Chinese. All they teach is white people, man. The Bible learn this role and go tell your people, and learn it's wrong to eat pork, then go tell black people it's wrong to eat pork, man. Learn that it's wrong to be a homosexual, then go tell black people it's wrong to be a homosexual, man. Learn that it's wrong to abort your babies, then go tell black people it's wrong to abort their babies. So learn this law, then go to the house of Israel, man. Not no white people. What I'm see white people at, man, Passover, man. When the white man can't come to no Passover, man, you don't know.
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll.
And Ezekiel ate it, man. Ezekiel ate the roll, he digested it, he learned his Bible. You done?
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
And Lord said, fill your bowels with this roll that you feel it, man. Let me fill your insides. All you should be thinking about is the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You should be in this class thinking about, yo, what? Oh, why are you going to sleep after class, man? You should be in this class talking about, yeah, man, I got sleep on the table. I'm going to finish up later, man. Can't wait to get home, man. You meant to be thinking about, your mind meant to be here. You meant to be thinking about the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having personal stuff to do. Ain't nothing wrong with having hobbies and likes and dislikes. But none of them should be unlawful, man. None of them should be unlawful. Read that.
Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
So he ate this roll, and his roll in his mouth is sweetness, man. What does that mean? What does that mean? When you learn this truth, you get sweetness. Anyone want to give an example? When you eat this roll, when you learn this knowledge, you get sweetness in your mouth. Oh, you know, whatever. Go ahead, James.
You become good because you read the laws.
What does it mean to get sweetness, man?
Yeah, first, yeah, 1 minute.
What? Sweet? What's sweet about it?
What's sweet about it?
Dude, one example, what's so sweet about it? What's sweet about the truth? What is it?
Except you're not selling drugs.
So they're almost there.
You want to learn more and more and more and
Now,
more.
what learn the truth. And it was sweet, like, whoa, something sweet about it, man. It's like, yeah.
We're the chosen people.
There you go. You find that black people are chosen. You find that black people won't be in the bottom forever. That police can't gun down black people forever. People won't make fun of us in our own house no more. You need to have a Hebrew name. You find brothers that love you, like, yo, your brothers are nice, man. You find brothers that won't see you on the street. You find brothers that giving you money, time, and need, feeding you, sisters feeding you, and so forth. Sweet, like, wow. I thought I was a Cuban and a nigga. Yo, you know what I mean? Christianity, pastor speak with your wife. You come here and pastor with never, man. You know what I mean? You come in here and get sweet, man. You done?
Verse 4, and he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel.
And that's when you gotta go to black people, man. I'm sick of people talking about Christ for all. Shut up, man. Christ is not the all nation. I'm reading time and time in the Bible again. To learn this Bible, learn that really good. You can go to Israel, man. Go to black people, man. Sick of it, man. Towards black people dying, to me to worry about some white man, man. Towards black people dying, to worry about the Chinese man. The white people dying, man. The same sweet words I heard. I want you to hear it, black man. I want a white man to hear this, man. But they got my Hebrew name and came in the I.S.U.P.K. I found brothers that love me. I want you to share the same experience, man. I want no white man all up in here, man. Why am I no business? No meat sharing here, man.
And that's funny, but a white man can't even relate. It's sweet to us because we are a collective. Why is it going to be sweet to a white man?
But the Bible saying who you should go to, saying learn to go to Israel, man. Don't tell me about I'm not following the Bible. Christ of all nations. I'm reading the Bible to go to all nations, man. Slack, yeah. Got me saying that Christianity don't tell me, but you know what I mean? Go to Israel, man. Black and Spanish and Indians. People that need to hear these sweet words, man. People that need these sweet words in their mouth like honey, man. You ask some people in the favelas in Brazil, man, if they need these sweet words, man. They need these words, they need this change. Ask the black people, ask them the brothers in the Caribbean, who Hurricane Irma destroyed their whole life, man. If they need these sweet words, they need these sweet words, man. It's not kind of one.
And speak my words unto them.
Do
unto them.
and speak to them. Tell them that they're the real Jews. Tell them to put down cocaine, man. Tell them that the kingdom of heaven is for them, man. Not no white man, not no Chinese man, not no East Indian man, but for black people, man. People that need to hear it. So that we don't know.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
Oh God, read it one more time. It's a cut. I didn't need to go here. That's a cut, man. Read it one more time.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
So James, the Bible saying we ain't sent to a people of a strange speech, speech and language. Saying we ain't sent to people of a different language. So what does that mean? If we ain't sent to a people of strange languages, who are we sent to?
Different nations.
No, we're not sent. We're not sent to people. We're not sent to people that speak a different language. So who are we sent to? People that speak. If you're not sent to people that speak different language, then who are you sent to? People that speak the same language, exactly. It's true. Which are who? Black people, Hispanic people. They'll say you ain't sent to a strange language. Today we speak English after slavery, and this time we spoke our own language, man. Like, done.
And of a hard language.
And of a hard language meaning these people, they understand. You know what I mean? Like these brothers understand Hebrew. You're not sent to know another hard language. So do it, man. It ain't hard to teach them. You're not sent to people that you don't understand their speech. You sent to your brothers, man. They speak Hebrew, you speak Hebrew. They both your brothers, man. Go do it, man. It's not a hard job, you know.
But to the house of Israel.
What to the house of Israel? Again, said it 3 times, man. You sent to Israel. Learn this truth. Learn this knowledge, man. Sweeten your mouth. You find out who you are, the laws, you get brotherhood. And when you do that, teach your people, man. You know that.
Not too many people of a strange speech.
Strange speech. Other nations, we ain't sent to them, man. We ain't sent to none of a strange speech. We ain't sent to them Chinese people that speak Mandarin. We ain't sent to the white man that speaks Dutch. Today we speak different languages through slavery, but this time we never, man. And we ain't sent to people of a strange language, you know?
And of a hard language, whose words thou cannot understand.
You know?
Only had I sent thee to them and unto me.
What's the Lord saying there, man? The Lord goes, yo, I'm sending you out to these people. They're probably listen. What's that saying about us, man? They want to shut. Come on, gosh, we cheating.
We don't listen.
You know listen? The Lord saying, I didn't say to these nations, man. Then no one, man. Don't go to them and I don't want them. But boy, if I did, they'll probably listen. If I did, if I put my yammer on the street corners every Saturday and preach them, and they heard that, they would put me down. They wouldn't sell drugs. But you black man, you're hard-headed, man. If I say to someone else, they would listen. That's in a lot, black man. Come on, man. You done?
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me.
There you go. The Lord saying, the house of Israel ain't gonna have to listen to you, don't listen to me, man. You know what I mean? How many thousand years ago was Moses?
4,000, 5,000.
4,000 years ago, the Lord gave commandments to our people, man. We didn't listen. So therefore, they didn't listen to Russia. You know what I mean? They didn't listen to Russia. You know what I mean? The book about people that die, it's in the Bible, man. And we pray that don't die, but the prophets in the Bible, man, they're gonna die. Don't listen, man. They listen to the white man, Islam, religion, philosophy. That's what you listen to, man. You know what I mean? We're on the street corners day in, day out, man. The Lord said, the harvest is, the harvest is plenty, but the labor are few, man. It means the loads of Israelites, let's give it actually. Loads of brothers, but the harvest, the people that do the work, is few, man, not many. I think I'm taking one from a city. Everyone, give me open. Give me the harvest is many.
I'm actually
man.
You want to read it?
Yeah, I'll take you one from a city. Or one of a family.
Hearken unto me, for the house of Israel are in prudent.
Prudent means wise. We're not wise. If we were wise, we'll say, you know what? I'm not gonna be a homosexual, man. It's wise not to be a homosexual. You don't get AIDS. Anyone with a brain can see that man and man can't make children. Meaning, it's right to not be homosexual. You can't have children. A man's not meant to open up like the hide, man. You know what I mean? He damages himself, rips and tears and all types of nonsense, man. You get me? Anyone with a brain was not wise. It's not meant to be that way, man. But we're imprudent. We're not wise, man. We're dumb. We want to sell drugs. How you gonna sell drugs to your army, man? Me, you're a black man. The white man's against us. The China man's against us. The Indian man's against us, man. I'm saying drugs to you. We're both soldiers in the same army, man. Black people are imprudent. We're dumb, man. We're the only people killing our own army. You're a black man aborting your baby. You're aborting our army, man. You're a black man shooting a man over weed. You're killing your army, who you need. You're killing your allies, man. You're a black man killing another black man over post-World War. You're imprudent, man. You're killing your own army. Stop that, man. Do that.
And hard-hearted.
And hard-hearted. Your heart is your mind according to the Bible. Today your heart is this in your chest. In the Bible, your heart is your mind. When it's the Christ read their hearts and they read their mind, we're hard-hearted, man. We teach them the scriptures. We teach them we shouldn't celebrate Christmas. Like, no. My granny celebrate Christmas. No, eat pork. God ain't gonna judge me about my diet. No, get that Christmas tree. Why? Everyone else is one. No, I don't care. Hard-hearted. They can't tell me nothing, man. You done?
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Oh, man. What? You know what I'm saying here, man? Ezekiel's going to preach or speak here, and the Lord said, I want your face hard against their face, man. I'm not saying you do this every week, man. You have mean post there. The Lord don't want you begging and please change. He wants you to hard, man, to cut off drugs, man. To go toe to toe with drug dealers, toe to toe with the police, man. Toe to toe with gang members, man. The Lord wants your face hard against their face, man. Read that.
And thy forehead strong against theirs.
You ever seen two bulls fighting head to head? The Lord wants you to do that, black man. That's what you see on them tapes, man. You see I.S.U.P.K against homosexuals, man, against the Christian church, against gangbangers, man. The Lord our head hard against theirs. The Lord don't want us being like Christians and man, please stop saying drugs, please. No, man. The Lord said raise your voice like a trumpet. You know what I mean? We're gonna fight against this, man. Read it out.
As an adamant, harder than a flint, have I made thy head. Fear them not.
And also fear them not. Why would the Lord tell Ezekiel not to fear his own brothers? Anyone know? Ezekiel's going to speak to the Israelites, us, today. And the Lord said, fear them not, man. Don't be scared of them. Don't be scared of them. Why would the Lord say that to Ezekiel, man? Does anyone know? You should know. The Lord saying, don't fear them. You know why?
Black men kill each other.
What?
Because black people kill each other.
Exactly. The Lord goes, don't fear them, Ezekiel. Because does it sound familiar? It's the sea man in the corner next to Ezekiel. Trust me. bring my gun out here. Listen, I'm going home and get my gun right now. You might get your gun. That's how clear. Listen, talk to the white one more time. Yo, with problems out here. You know who I am? No, listen, I'm from Bricks. Yo, I'm from Bricks. You don't know me, you know. That's what logos. Don't fear them not, man. That's black people like to be a big talk, man. Just watch them come back up, yo. If any house here next week, there'll be problems. Watch me and you, man. Listen, I'm that camp, man. That guy goes, yo, like 2 turn my bitch. I'm gonna come rich. Come on, man. That's what the Lord said. Don't fear them not, man. But black people can be, I guess it's scary, but got to me. But black like to throw a lot of threats around. So tell Ezekiel, don't be scared of them, man. The same black people in the Bible, the same black people today, man, ain't changed, man. You know?
Either be dismayed at their looks.
Don't be dismayed at their looks. You know, black like that. You know them hard. Yo, we look at, man. I'm from Bricks, yo, 6'7", man. All that crap, man. Don't be dismayed. Dismayed means be amazed. Like, wow, don't be amazed at their looks. You give them hard faces and might put the value and all that. Come on, man. We ain't scared of them, man. We got a job to do, we got a mission to do, man. My job's greater than their job, man. Their job to lock the ends, man. My job to raise black people. Their job, imagine this here, their job here is to lock down what? A 2-mile radius. Meanwhile, my job to lock the whole world down, man. Whole world. Black are gonna have rulership over the whole planet. Black are gonna go to China and rule China and tell the China man stop eating pork, stop eating cat, rat, and dog, man. We're gonna fly out. I'm gonna send my yaman like I'm gonna go check them Chinese people and see what this is my rampant. Any cat, I don't want to see a pet cat. You deal with them and bam on, they're cool, man. They fly with them, come up with a report like you have to buy this money, you know. With logos, you're gonna make us a pillar in this kingdom. A pillar is something that holds the building, and if you take away the pillar, it can't function. The Lord is gonna make black people that in this kingdom, man. That's you, black man. Meaning you're gonna decide if country eat today. You're gonna decide if the white man eats today, and without you, things will collapse. That's how important you're gonna be, man. Meanwhile, allow them, man. These men are trying to lock down a 2-mile radius. I'm trying to get the world in order, man. I'm trying to get black people to rule the earth. I'm trying to get black people off drugs on a worldwide basis. Black men have our own government. Police brutality won't exist. That's what I'm aiming for. Policemen will never come in our houses talking about, I'll shoot you. You're gonna go to Black Lives Matter. That's what I want. I want white men to look at a black girl, even give a dirty look, man, there's gonna be problems. White men even said the N-word, there's gonna be a problem, man. White men even thinks about killing the black man, there's gonna be a problem. That's what I want. To me, while these men want to lock down a 2-mile radius, you know what I mean? You know, we can't come around here, man, put up gang signs and have a name on the top, man. The Lord don't be dismayed them. I ain't scared of them. Yes, man. You're trying to sell drugs and not even make that much money, man. The amount of drug dealers I see that don't make no money. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get world domination. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make it so that in the reincarnation year, you live good, man. I'm trying to make sure the reincarnation year in the kingdom, police won't shoot you down. So I'm not dismayed at that, man. So I don't do that.
Though they be a rebellious house.
So though they be a rebellious house, I mean, though they don't listen, don't be dismayed at them, don't be scared of them, you know?
And go and get thee to them of the captivity.
I said get those from the captivity, man. I didn't say get the white man, man. What captivity has he been in? Didn't say get the Chinese man. What captivity has he been in? The Lord said get those people of the captivity, man. And who those people of captivity? Black people, man. Who knows about captivity more than us? Who knows about picking cotton? Who knows about cutting cane? Who knows about picking tobacco, man? Who knows about going in the gold mines? Who knows about being alligator bait, getting their back stripped baked, working sun up, sun down, having your children work along beside you, man? But black people, man. Give me the one you having that for you. Got 10 minutes left, right?
Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you.
And the Lord's married unto us. The Lord's using an analogy here. The same way a man is married to his wife. The Lord's married to us, man. And we've rebelled against the Lord. We have a contract with the Lord. A man married to a woman has a contract with her, man. She can't sit to nobody else. Before she married to him, she could marry somebody else. But now she's married to him, she can't marry no one else. She has to serve him. She can't serve nobody else. She can't be cooking the next man's pat lunch for work. She can't iron on the next man's shirt. And we're married to the Lord, man. We can't be serving no other gods. We can't be banging no tambourine, no church, man. We can't be bowing down to no stone. We can't be reciting the Quran in Arabic. We're married to the Most High. You know?
And I will take you one of the city.
And the Lord will take us one from a city. What's the same, man? In the time of Exodus, the Lord took all of us, all blacks, all Hispanics, Native Indians. In this time coming, the Lord is getting all of us, man. The Lord's not taking one of a city. The Lord taking bits and pieces, the brothers that believe on him. brothers that want to keep the commandments, brothers know that's wrong side drugs, brothers that put the weed down, sisters that put the whoring down. The Lord says they'll take one of a city, you know?
And 2 of a family.
And 2 of a family, man. Some families is 1, some families none. The Lord ain't choosing everybody in this time, man. So when you see 4 brothers on the street corners in Brooklyn, you're like, oh, you ain't got numbers, man. The Lord don't want numbers, man. The Lord says wants 1 of a family and 2 of a city. That's what the Lord wants, man. You got to take everyone. In Exodus, the Lord took all of us. But this time, the Lord taking only those that love Him, man.
What scripture was that?
What scripture is that?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, and verse 14.
God, read that.
Turn our backs on the children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you 1 of a city and 2 of a family.
1 and 2, you know, black man talk, but I'll show you 1 and 2. You know what? Read that. I'm gonna do 1 and 2. It's not much, not literally 1, not literally 2, but it means a few. When the Bible says 10 days in prison, it means a lot of time. When it says 1 and 2, it means a few. Some brothers are blessed. Do you know what happened at the growth in the truth? You know what I mean? Captain Tower War. Some people are not, done by themselves. Some families, no one knows the truth. Because the Lord don't want everybody, man. We don't.
And I will bring you to Zion.
And the Lord will bring us back to our country, our homeland, man, in the chariots. And how we get in there, 1 and 2, man. Not all of us. We all are going to go there. Ain't going to be no big kumbaya, all black people holding hands. So when you see black men doing this, man, it's bullshit, man. You see that, man. You're going, nah, man, you are crazy, man. And you see that. Meanwhile, the Christian church is full. Meanwhile, the mosque is full. But there's only 1,000 bros in UPK. You're right, what's that about, man? Because Lord don't want everybody, man. People will never understand, they will never get it, man. And it's not us. We pray to get it, but Lord don't want them. You know what I mean? I can't fight against the Most High. Lord don't want it. What can I do? I can break the Bible down to you back and forth and never get it, man. Because Lord don't want you in there, man. How much we pray? Give me what you had after the wine there.
Right. Matthew, the 9th chapter and the 37th verse. Then saith he unto these disciples.
So, one question. All right. No, so this is Christ speaking to disciples. A disciple is a teacher, a student. The disciples, they put the 12 disciples, and Christ and they became apostles. Disciples, a student, apostle, a teacher. At this time, they were students under Christ, and Christ said to the students, you know,
the harvest truly is plenteous.
You know what I mean? The harvest is plenteous. The harvest is corn. When all that corn grows, it's called the harvest. Now you gotta get that corn into the barn, rip it off the store. It's in the harvest. It's a lot. No, plenty. You know what Christ saying when it's that?
Like gathering men.
Yeah, it's plenty. There's many people on drugs, many people in the Christian church, many people in the mosque, and getting them out is a lot. It's hard work to do. Many people that teach shoot you. Many people that get drugs. Many people that get out in Catholic churches. Many women who that time stop with the horse. The harvest is many. The lowest, Jamaica, Barbuda, Puerto Rico, Haiti, Colombia, Cuba. Plenty, man. You look at the news, you see many black people with tags on their face, many black people in prison, many black people in AIDS. All the harvest is plenty, man. The loads of people these are fixed, you know.
But the
laborers, so the harvest is made for the laborers. The laborer is a worker, a man that works on the farm. But the laborers are what?
Are for you.
The laborers are for you. What's that saying? So many black people, many black people that teach streets, you get my blood, the laborers are for you, man. Not many. Not many, man. Banyaman's the laborer, you know, Dangabar the laborer, Rush the laborer, man. And it's few. Many black people that wake up with the laborers are few, man. Christ only had 12 men, and they're to fix the whole harvest. But there were few. 12 is a big number, man. 12 is few. You know what I mean? 12, football match, how many, man? Football match is
11 aside, 12, 22 total.
See, so I started, football match. Slightly being the football match. Are we done?
Alright. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send for Abraham.
And Christ told his disciples to pray, the Lord of the harvest, which is the Most High, to bring forth more laborers, man. This will help. It's supposed to help you out in the street, man. You know what I mean? And with that, if I'm should we do now something prayer, or should I go right to the No, sir. No. Give me
Question, man.
Oh yeah, question, sir. Okay. Who's it?
The same sister called Free Thinkers Never Summit. So she's
The online attendance one.
Oh, do you write it down or drop the link in there?
Or not? It's in there. Just having to get it.
Okay, make sure you put the attendance. Did anyone put the link in there?
No.
Alright, no sweat. This time we write it. Alright, leave it up there. She's got a pen. What's the road? No, the way she's there. Do me a favor. All the names you see in that thing here, write it down. And remember, put your name and location, your real name and location, right? Put your name Johnson Smith. Put Johnson Smith in there, your location. Everyone in the comments, put your name there, right? Just for attendance. Right, give me the next question, please.
Okay, the sister asks, when the people started following Baal, Obadiah hired like 100 priests, and God sent a masculine aspect to restore order. What or who was it?
Was that the book of Kings? Obadiah put the people in caves.
It's Elijah. You put people in there?
Elijah? No. Obadiah helped him. Let me try to get
God sent a masculine aspect.
So it's not scripture you're talking about. I'll try to get the review. I think I know what you're talking about, but the masculine aspect part, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Elijah's Kings, isn't it?
The king did.
First Kings 8, first 8.
First Kings 8.
It was hot, yo, you never know it's winter, innit? Trust me. So I told you I'm living good in the UK. We didn't know it's winter outside the car when we are. Pure sunshine. See ya. I don't know what we're gonna do out there. I'm talking to U.P.K. man. Get some nice sunshine, man.
About it, First Kings 18:3 about Obadiah.
18:3, yeah?
About you mentioned Obadiah.
He was Obadiah, same Obadiah. Give me well, give me one.
Right. First Kings 18:1, and it came to pass after many days that the word of the Lord came to Elijah in the 3rd year, saying, "Go, show thyself unto Ahab."
So Elijah was a prophet on the north side, and Ahab was the king, and Ahab was wicked, man. Ahab had a heathen woman. Ahab was serving other gods, Baal and so forth. And the Lord said to Elijah, "Go to Ahab, man." You know?
And I will send rain upon the earth.
So at first, the Most High told Elijah to tell Ahab, "I'm not going to make it rain." I think it's like 7 years after this, the Lord said, "Okay, I'll make it rain." You know?
And Elijah went to show himself unto Ahab, and there was a sore famine in Samaria.
So Elijah went to Ahab, and the famine was sore, man. No rain for 7 years, no crops. I'm surprised Ahab was alive, man. Sore famine, you know?
Verse 3, and Ahab called Obadiah, which was the governor of his house.
So Ahab called Obadiah. Obadiah was the governor of his house. When he ruled over his house, he would say, "Obadiah, go get this for me. Go get the king's horse. Go make sure the slaves are doing the job properly." And Obadiah will go past that order down to the governor of the house. This is the same Obadiah that spoke of in the Bible. The same Obadiah that talked about Esau being burnt to death. He was the governor of Ahab. You know?
Now, Obadiah feared the Lord greatly.
So Obadiah was the man of the Lord. To fear the Lord means you keep the commandments, meaning you don't want to be put to death. And how do you fear the Most High? If you fear your parents and you don't want to be punished, then you come home on time. You fear your dad and you don't want that bound, then you be at bed at night. If you fear the Most High, you don't want to be killed, and you don't eat pork. You fear the Most High, you don't want to get AIDS, you're not homosexual. And this man feared the Most High, meaning he kept the commandments, you know?
For it was so when Jezebel cut off the prophets of the Lord.
And this man feared the Most High, even though he worked for the king, he feared the Most High. And this is how we know, because when Jezebel was killing the prophets of God, this is what this man knows, you know?
That Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50
So
in
he
a cave.
took 100 prophets, man. He got all the brothers in DC, all the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K. Washington, all the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K. UK, got them and hid them in caves, you know?
And fed them with bread and water.
And he gave them bread and water. Like, this for now. Jam here, stay here, it's safe, man. That was a good brother, man. Nowadays, and this man was in power. He was in power with the king, and he was after people, man. Nowadays, the people that's in power with the king, what they sell you out, man. TD Jakes is in power with the white man. And where is he during Hurricane Irma? Where was he during hurricane in Texas? Where's Crocodile TD Jakes, man? Anyway, that's the story about Obadiah. The other part about the math aspect, I really have no idea what you mean by that. Quite a word different. But no questions, no. All right, cool. Then that's the class. We'll hand it over to Priest and Prophet by Yangan with the announcements. And with that, remember to pay your tithes. Class tonight as well in the UK 12 midnight. Make sure you log on to that. And we'll be here Wednesday again, 7 to 9. All right. Shalom.
I.S.U.P.K's career announcements. We at I.S.U.P.K started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Gen.YAHANNA. The rule for new brothers and sisters: when a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They have to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will call each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Ma'ishra means the 10th in the Hebrew. That's 10% of every penny. Of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or to a teacher. Priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever money would like. Upcoming holy convocations are.
Trumpet 26th this month, sundown.
20th Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday the 20th at sundown, the Feast of Trumpets. Wednesday the 20th, sundown, Feast of Trumpets. So that's going to be about what? 7 o'clock, 7:30. So anyone wants to come, you know what I mean? Keep the Feast of Trumpets. Black or Hispanic, they're free to come to Flat 108 now.
Yeah.
Flat 418 Church Lane, Hansa Perry Bar, B22ES. Come, bring the family. When they read the scriptures, when they eat, drink, you know what I mean? Do how we do in Israel, you get me?
So that's Wednesday the 20th, Feast of Trumpets, Feast of Trumpets. Or I'll check the bulletin board in the hallway. Remember to check and share all the I.S.U.P.K social media, man.
So check the I.S.U.P.K media. If you can't remember, if you can't, like, what's that holiday, man? Go on the I.S.U.P.K social media. Go on I.S.U.P.K. We got a YouTube page. No, we got a YouTube page, Facebook page. All out there, man. Look.
Share them links, man. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black as boots, shirts, pants, headband and scarf. With that, let's rise and face the east. Abanawa, Bashamayam, Dash, Haya, Shamka, Yahawa, Lakwafka, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Rataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Our Shainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwaf, Wahala, Wahapara, I will love you, Amen.
And in English, our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
And with that, one courteous salute, men of Israel. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak. Then one courteous salute to these sisters, men of Israel. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak.
Yahweh Shema, Hashem Yahshai.
Yad Yamata, class is dismissed.